Good morning to one and all. I would
Good
like to
morning.
welcome on behalf of iHub and Department of Higher Education, Government of Gujarat, to the 8th session of the Startup Engage program. Or during the Startup Engage program, we have been inviting eminent industry persons who have traveled the journey between ground to achieving pinnacle of success in enterprising endeavors. Today we have two amazing guests. We have Pradeep Chonaji, who
Yes.
is the man behind the brand Hubmore and now launching new brands to all of you. And he is, you can say, one of the person who has done amazing work in hospitality industry. He's chairman and managing director of HRPL Private Limited. And also we have Dr. Arvind Patel. He is one of the very innovative technology entrepreneur in this country. He is the founder and managing director of Sahajanand Laser Technology Limited. We also have Principal Secretary Anju Sharma Madam, who is also the chairperson of iHub. We have Dr. Himanshu Pandya, Gujarat University ke Kulpati hai and also Chief Mentor of iHub. And we have Nagarjan Sir, Commissioner Higher Education and Board Member of iHub. Today we have more than 5,000 people who are going to attend the session on Facebook Live on iHub page. And all of the people who are attending can post their questions on Facebook Live so that you can curate them to respective speakers. Having said that, I would like to welcome Sri Nagarajan Sir, Director of Higher Education, to share his welcome address.
Thank you very much. I think it's 8th edition and it's a very wonderful progress in the Startup Engage program. I have started with 100 webinar series during the COVID, which was more like a awareness creation and engagement program. But the real engagement has now started with this Startup Engage program, where the entrepreneurs are able to connect and meet with people who themselves have been entrepreneurial long before the word startup came into common parlance. So they were the real entrepreneurs who have fought and come up in life and also established their ventures and made it successful. And to inspire our local startups and aspiring entrepreneurs, local examples would be the app thing. So this Startup Engage program, under the leadership of Chairperson, I have Anju Sharma Madam, with the support of Chief Mentor, Professor Himanshu Pandya, is taking good strides in engaging with the startups. One of the aims of this program is to bring the live examples to the people so that they could relate. And we have two eminent entrepreneurs here. And one brand is very, very visible because we all have heard about Hubmore. Mr. Pradeep Chona is here. The other brand is invisible but equally effective, which is the laser technology. I can see that Dr. Arvind Patel also has done pioneering work in laser technology long before India or Gujarat was known for such kind of advanced technologies. And he has done more than 40 years of experience in R&D, and both are very accomplished entrepreneurs touching different spectrum of entrepreneurship. And I'm sure this is going to inspire all the aspiring students and our startups, existing startups, and also it will give ample vision to our mentors who are joining us from various government colleges, engineering colleges, who are the SSIP coordinators, and the mentors ecosystem will be much more benefited by this interaction. So with these words, I thank or congratulate iHub and CEO Hiranmay and his team for putting together one more edition of this wonderful initiative.
Thank you so much, sir. With your involvement, this program is getting better and better. I'd now like to request Dr. Himanshu Pandya, our Chief Mentor of iHub, to share his initial remark.
Namaskar. Welcome to iHub. Today is 8th August and it is 8th event. So I can say it's a good omen for all of us. ये 8वीं श्रृंखला में आज स्टार्टअप एंगेज में हम जो दो महानुभाव को सुनने जा रहे हैं, उनकी जीवनी को समझने जा रहे हैं, वो अपने आप में एक बहुत बड़ा उदाहरण है। मैं आपसे दरख्वास्त करना चाहूँगा कि जहाँ पे हम अपने आप को कंफ्यूज महसूस करते हैं, हमको लगता है कि अब आगे रास्ता क्या होगा, ये समझने के लिए iHub ने ये स्टार्टअप एंगेज प्रोग्राम शुरू किया है। हमको लगता है कि हम कुछ भी कर सकते हैं। ये ज़ील सब में होता है कि मैं कुछ कर दिखाना चाहता हूँ, पर उसको कैसे करूँ, और जब करने की शुरुआत करता हूँ तो मुझे कौन सी दिक्कतें आती है, कौन से इश्यूज मेरे सामने आते हैं, उसको मैं कैसे एड्रेस करूँ, ये सबसे बड़ा प्रश्न होता है। मेरे हिसाब से ऐसा कुछ किया है जो दूसरों के लिए एक मार्गदर्शक साबित हुआ है, उनके लिए एक प्रेरणा बन के रहा है। ऐसे ही हमारा एक प्रयास है जिसमें हम समाज में जो प्रतिष्ठित लोग हैं उनको बुला के हमारे युवाओं के सामने उनकी जीवनी को रखते हैं, उनसे बात करने का मौका देते हैं। मुझे लगता है कि अगर इनकी आयु 50 साल की या 60 साल की है और जो स्टूडेंट ये 20 साल की आयु में सुन रहा है, तो मुझे लगता है कि हम 30 साल किसी युवा के बचा सकते हैं। जो आपके एक्सपीरियंस है वो अगर उनको छोटी उम्र में पता चल जाएंगे तो वो बड़े बड़े उपलब्धियों को आसानी से सर कर सकते हैं। इसी श्रृंखला में आज टीम आई हब ने ये जो 8वां स्टार्टअप एंगेज प्रोग्राम किया है, जिसमें हमारे साथ उपस्थित है माननीय अग्र सचिव श्रीमती अंजू शर्मा मैडम और मिस्टर नागराजन। ये दोनों लोग जब से आई हब को कंसीव किए हैं तब से लेके आज तक 100 से ज्यादा वेबिनार्स किए हैं, 5000 से ज्यादा टीचर्स और मेंटर्स को ट्रेनिंग दिए हैं और लगभग 1 लाख से ज्यादा युवाओं को हमने टच किया है, जिसमें उनके अंदर जो प्रतिभाएं हैं उनको जगाने का हमने प्रयत्न किया है। इस पूरे कार्यक्रम में, इस पूरे जो एक नया आयाम बनाया है, उसमें जो टीम काम कर रही है वो दिन रात बिना पैंडेमिक की टेंशन किए हुए, बिना कोरोना से डरे हुए एकजुट होकर लड़ रहे हैं और डटे हुए हैं। मैं सबको बधाई देता हूं। और आज के दिन हमारे साथ हैं मिस्टर प्रदीप चोना। जब भी हैवमोर नाम बोलते हैं तो हमें आइसक्रीम का मतलब समझ में आता है। ये एक ऐसी ब्रांड है कि लोग, आप किसी और ब्रांड का नाम लेके लोगों को आइसक्रीम लेने भेजोगे तो वो लेके तो हैवमोर ही आएगा। तो आइसक्रीम का जो रिप्लेसमेंट है वो हैवमोर हो चुका है, और अच्छी फूड का जो रिप्लेसमेंट है वो हैवमोर। और लोग कहते हैं डेस्टिनेशन यू फाइंड ऑल सॉर्ट ऑफ डेलिकेसीज। दूसरे हमारे साथ है श्री अरविंद भाई, जिन्होंने लेजर टेक्नोलॉजी में पूरे वर्ल्ड में अपना नाम कमाया है। जैसे नागराजन सर ने, या फिर सिविल सर्विसेज के साथ जोड़ा जाए तो हमें कुछ कम प्रतिभाएं देखने को मिलती है। ऐसे क्षेत्र में आपने ये जो काम किया है, लेजर टेक्नोलॉजी में अपना नाम किया है पूरी दुनिया में, इसके लिए हम आपको धन्यवाद देते हैं। और आज आप समय निकाल के हमारे यहाँ उपस्थित रहे, युवाओं को संबोधित करने के लिए आए, आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, sir. I will now formally introduce Pradeep Chona ji, and he will present his story. Pradeep Chona ji, chairman hai HRPL Restaurants Private Limited संस्था की। Of this, he's a commerce graduate and an LLB graduate. He joined his father, late Satish Chandra Chona, in his family business in the 70s. As a teenager, he managed to juggle work and studies and learned the risk of trade from his father, who was a refugee from Pakistan at the time. Pradeep ji still looks up to his late father for inspiration and credits him many firsts. He was the first person to set up an ice cream shop in the city and the first to have a vegetarian North Indian restaurant. In the late 80s, he took over the reins of family business of manufacturing ice creams and operating restaurants and fast food under his brand name Habmore. He was instrumental in making Habmore a brand to reckon with. Under his leadership, the brand witnessed exceptional growth. He did this by bringing in a culture of innovation, automation, and professionalism. Innovation is something that still remains a big passion for him. He always had an answer to his customers when they asked, Nawa Suche, that means what's new. In December 2017, Mr. Chona decided to sell his ice cream business to Lotte, a South Korean conglomerate, for about $160 million, which is approximately 1,020 crore then. In his tenure, Habmore ice cream grew from 500 crore Indian rupees to annual turnover, with 3 state-of-the-art manufacturing facility at distribution of 15 states. 3 state-of-the-art manufacturing facility, 15 राज्यों के cover करते हुए उन्होंने अपने empire बनाया। He, along with his son Ankit, now run Habmore restaurants and 1944 fine dining restaurants, along with Havar and Holy ice cream boutiques. Along with this, they have conceived a new brand called HOCO, which stands for House of Chonas Collaborative. The new brand is gaining momentum for its unique food and dessert offering, at least already in 50 plus eateries across Gujarat. The family has just forayed into nutraceutical space with FAB. This new venture works at the intersection of food and science, where one does not need to compromise on taste in the quest of better health. The first set of products launched focus on fulfilling the protein and energy deficiencies among Indians. Along with these, he's also focusing on mentoring new businesses, along with investing in new ideas and startup in New India. He believes that happiness comes from more what you give rather than what you get. Thank you so much, sir, for joining today. Would like to listen and learn from you. Welcome you to this special session, and please share your story.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. I would like to thank iHub for doing a wonderful job and inviting me. Also the dignitaries, Mrs. Anju Sharma ji, Mr. Nagarajan, Mr. Arvind Patel, Mr. Professor Pandya ji, and Hiren May. Hiren May has almost told everything what I am about to speak. So he's left nothing for me. But the gist is that what you said, what you will learn, the students from the 20 years will learn what we have experienced. Like I also learned, they say, fools learn from their own mistake. Wise men learn from others' mistake. So that's what the thing is. What you're doing, wonderful job, because that will really help the students to make lesser mistake. And any mistake made now is a very expensive one. So since we are going to talk about startup, I would like to tell a person that I always want to share a story about a person I always look up to and whom I admire. Way back in 1944, he started an ice cream factory in Karachi. Now, that time also the startup thing was there, but in a different form. And he was so successful that little did he know that the next 7 generations will enjoy the fruit of what he has done in a startup. My dad, late Mr. Satish Chandra Chona, was a founder, inspiration, and a visionary. He was working in BOAC as a ground engineer in Karachi, and he left the lucrative job and went to his uncle in another city and learned how to make ice cream. He went for a month there and came back to Karachi and started a trolley and doing very well. And the neighbor behind said, why don't you take my shop on rent? You're doing so well. So he took that shop up. But as you know, that nowadays this pandemic was there at that time also. That was the biggest exodus of human beings when the partition took place. And suddenly he was doing so well, but overnight he took his family to save himself and left for Dehradun. Because this, uncertainty is so much in business that this pandemic nobody thought that 5-6 months, a year would be spoiled like that with no sales, no business, so many losses and whatnot. He went to Dehradun and set up the ice cream shop again, but that was a wrong place. So you must to learn what is the right place to do business also. So there it was cold, and that's why he lost quite a lot of money. Then he went to Indore. There, a friend of his had a fast food. So he saw a machine there where you put in a coin and ice cream came up, a cone. And if the coin was khota paisa, wrong coin, the coin would pop up. So he was very intrigued by this machine. He said that this is the future. He told his friend, let me open this machine. I'll make thousands and mint money. But the friend had something in his mind hidden up. He said, see, I'm not doing too well. You give me a good premium and you take over my business. So he said, okay, I don't mind doing that. So he gave all the money, little money was left. He said, I'll pay you within 2 months after earning. He said, no, you give me right away, though he was a friend. So my father looked at my mother, but so she removed all her bangles, gold bangles, and gave it away. You know, gold now, what's the price? More than 60,000. At that time also, it was very precious. So then Dad said, now that I've paid you the money, can I open up the machine? So he said, there's no need to open the machine. I'll help you. The friend said. So he said, hey, Chotu, bahar nikal. There was a small dwarf, small boy under the table who was doing all this. So this is how you get cheated. You have to be very careful in business that you don't get cheated. He came to Ahmedabad and started again a trolley where the union did not allow him at the station. But you're in business, you have to manage. So he managed with the people of the union, he met them and got a trolley there. And with just 200 rupees, he started business. And then he started doing very well. His friend used to come to meet him. He used to take his cycle, tell him to look after the trolley and go house to house, shop to sell the ice cream, making in the night and selling in the morning. And even I came to know that they had no food. They used to stay in refugee camp and have banana skin for food. Just heat it little and eat that. That's all they had. Today, that same person his son is working with me. I just bought him one of the latest cars because he was giving cycle at that time. You have to pay back also in business. So my dad coined the name Have More, which I feel for food business is one of the best in the world because have more. And he coined Achai Sachai Safai, which till today we are very particular that in business this is a must. I'll tell you about Achai Sachai Safai. It means goodness, truthfulness, cleanliness. About cleanliness, I'll tell you. My dad got a bypass done from Madras. And when they were taking him in a stretcher, they'd get him sedatives and all. And that time it was very risky. So he called me. So I felt he is telling me that my last wish is to take care of sister or my mother or the money or something, you know, or the will. But he calls me nearby and tells me, Beta, I'm not very happy with the way they clean the butter in the factory. So just take care. So a person who's almost, you know, such a major operation, how much passion he must be having. Same thing about honesty, which we are stuck on. One fine day, you know, ice cream was going in a van. And the Sethias, the big shots of Ahmedabad came and said, we want to weigh the ice cream. That time it was on weight. So my dad had told the staff, always keep 100 grams per 10 kilos extra. Be honest. But he got worried because you don't know, staff may sometimes not be doing what you tell them. You have to have systems which are followed. But he found out that it was 3 kilos, 300 grams extra. So he called the Sethias to his cabin and said, please pay for the ice cream whenever you want. But this 3 kilo, 300 grams, for my honesty, I want right now. And they happily paid. Then I joined IIM. There I learned a lot. SMEP I did there. So there they said that best is the enemy of better. Just start off something, things will follow. The other thing they taught, be the best in whatever you do. So I said, let me make the best ice cream possible, if not sale-wise. So that also helped. And when I took the business, I went for automation, innovation, professionalism, a lot of changes because he was of old thinking, though he did a good job. But then young generation, like my son Ankit has come from US, further he is changing further so many things. So the other thing is that then I met an expert. He told me, I said, I'm not very happy with the business because I use pure milk, cream, butter, and, you know, I don't get it easily. And then so many workers and perishable and all. He gave me a very good advice. He said, see, Mr. Chona, you expand the business so much. And you, like, it's like a cycle. You ride it. And if you don't ride, you fall. And take it to such heights. Like they say, khud ko kar buland itna ke even Bhagwan puche ke teri raza kya hai? Khuda puche teri raza kya hai? That way you take it so high that God will ask you, what is your wish? So then I did the same thing. And one fine day, you will not believe, I got a call that Lotte, South Korean company, which is a very big company, one of the first 3 companies there, wants to buy you off. I said, how much? So I said, not less than 1,000. So 1,020 crores we settle at. And that's the price they paid. That is 160 million USD, as you said earlier. And that's the price we got. From 200 from a hand cart to this was a good achievement, I felt. And I felt with this business, with this money, we'll expand more, we'll go into shares, we'll buy gold, whatnot. You know, you learn more things because you already worked 75 years in this business. So, but of course, my heart was not in selling, but I had to use my mind that, you know, pros and cons, what is good, what is bad. So ultimately we sold. But the reason also we got such a premium was when my son joined, he brought in, you know, KPMG, Dhruva, PwC, and Deloitte. Then in advertisement, he brought new designing by Red Lion and a lot of other improvements in the systems and all. So we commanded a premium. So once you make the ice cream with passion, commitment, it all pays. And then we said, well, let's expand, as the advisor said. So we went all India, and we made our presence felt at airports and all. So we are very happy that we sold the business, because after the Amul, there's a Arun ice cream, Hudson. They are the biggest in milk and ice cream in India. He rang up 10 days back. Well, I must congratulate you. I said, why? Well, you're the Nostradamus of ice cream industry. I said, what do you mean? Well, everybody wants to sell. Everybody in ice cream industry is in losses. Everybody is discussing that. How did he manage just sell a year or two before when this pandemic come, and mostly all are for sale. So, and we are doing a lot of mentoring with the youngsters, and we have put some money in our, the new businesses, startups, and that's paying off. And if any of the student has a good idea, I have shared my email. You can write to us. We don't mind putting a few crores, which we have earned, for a good cause. One more thing I would like to say is that pandemic is like a third world war. In the Second World War, Japan was like India. Their song, you have heard, Raj Kapoor song, Mera Juta Hai Japani. So I saw it was a tone shoe. So I was very inquisitive, Japan and tone. But I came to know after the Second World War, when the Americans put the atomic bomb, they decided, the Zen masters, let us change. Let us make Japan number one. And they have done it. I feel if India thinks this pandemic to be worse than the Third World War, let us also change. Let us become number one in the world. Prove the world. Make India proud. Make them Atmanirbhar. If you have Josh, to Josh bata do. And we are doing good in all fronts, but we are depending a lot on the government, which we should not. So I feel that we can do much better than what we are doing. Besides this, my dad and I used to have a debate. He used to say, beta, quality आप बोलते हो important है, पर मैं बोलता हूँ sale ज़्यादा important है. मेरा अब लग रहा है कि जब से ये हुआ है कि sale ही चाहिए, because we have lost lot of few crores in our business. क्योंकि sale नहीं है, चीज कुछ भी कितनी भी अच्छी बनाओ, has no meaning. So we have started Hoko, as you have already said, everything Hoko. Uber and Holly are nice concept where you get live ice cream. You can put any topping. Youngsters, it's caught on. Then 1944, we named a restaurant from Avmore. That's doing very well. And recently we have started Fab Nutrixel, which are, protein bars and all, which are picking up now slowly. I would tell you, you can even, be a good listener. You can even learn from a beggar. There's a beggar at, Metro Shoes. I used to give him 5-10 rupees. One day, I saw him at Gwalior at stadium. I said, what are you doing here? Well, 5 days people give money, then they get fed up. So I go to Gwalior, they are new customers. Now see what the beggar is saying. Same, from a beggar you can learn from London also. He was sitting there, one person, he had written, I am blind, give me money. So they used to give money. But one fine day, somebody was walking, he wrote something, a lot of money came. So he said, you are standing here, an Indian only was standing there. Bolo, what are you doing? He said, I just wrote, it is spring and I cannot see. So people become emotional. So you have to use emotion in business. So you become emotion in business, and so that people are putting more money. After a month, somebody wrote something and so much money poured in, he could not take the bags home. So he asked the gentleman, I can smell by the perfume you are standing here. What did you write? So this is called marketing. He said, I wrote that I am blind, but I want to go back to Taliban. So all the English people gave him so much money that you better go back to Taliban. So that's how you have to do tricks in business. Like there are no yellow or red cards like how you are in soccer. It's open business. It's scary. It's, you have to be prepared for the worst. So be prepared. Do your good homework always. And whatever you do, be committed. And maybe work for a year in some company. Like people see in restaurants, there's a big line on Saturday, Sunday. So they start a restaurant. Not knowing this is 4-5 lakhs rupees rent, 100 people, the staff eat morning and evening lunch, overheads, the cost of electricity. So please, whatever you startup people, do start. I'm not discouraging you. You must start. But do proper homework, be successful, earn money because it's a hard-earned money of your parents. And take care of your parents. They are very important. They've built you up. They've brought you up. Please don't neglect them. Take care of them. Okay? All the best to you. Nice talking to you. Thank you.
Wonderful. Wonderful, Pradeep ji. Your story is quite inspiring. कुछ सवाल हैं. कुछ स्टार्टअप्स ने कुछ सवाल पूछे हैं. I would like to put before you. एक सवाल है कि आपने अपने ब्रांड साउथ कोरियन कंग्लोमरेट लोटे को 1020 करोड़ में एग्जिट वैल्यू पे आपने दिया और फिर आपने नया ब्रांड बनाया. तो जब आप कोई बिजनेस से एग्जिट करते हैं, नया चालू करते हैं या एग्जिट की स्ट्रैटेजी बनाते हैं, कोई स्टार्टअप अगर आज अपने प्रोडक्ट को दूसरे के पास एक्विजिशन में जा रहा है, क्या चीजें का ध्यान रखना चाहिए? आपने अपने स्पीच में भी बताया कि कहीं ना कहीं ब्रेन वर्सेस हार्ट वाला गेम भी होता है कि आप लॉजिकल डिसीजंस लेते हैं. तो क्या चीजों को ध्यान रखना चाहिए? आपने क्या ध्यान रखा और जनरल स्टार्टअप्स को क्या ध्यान रखना?
देखो, एग्जिट में बहुत से क्लॉजेज होते हैं, उसमें आदमी फंस जाता है. एक छोटा सा क्लॉज है, जैसे हमने एक क्लॉज रखा कि हमको रेस्टोरेंट्स, फास्ट फूड्स, उबर एंड हॉली करने देना. एग्जाम्पल, अभी हमारे पास कुछ काम नहीं था, अभी काम ही काम है, एंड वी आर अगेन ग्रोइंग इनटू दैट बिजनेस. सो मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट इज टू कीप अ वेरी गुड कंसल्टेंट, बिकॉज you have to read each line. One mistake, like you have known, there's a pharmaceutical company in Delhi, Sardarji's ki hai. They made a mistake, and today instead of getting money, they have to pay back. So whatever there, you have to be clear that these are the terms, these are everything. You have to. They took almost due diligence. They took a year. We gave a year to them. We hired the best of people in the country, the best who charge per hour. You cannot skimp on that. You have to have. Plus, we gave mostly the IP, the Have More name. So other things they let us keep. Even Have More restaurant, they have allowed us to keep for 10 years. Nice of them also. We went to see their plant, Ultramart. They have 7 ice cream plants. They're one of the biggest in South Korea. What automation they have. So many things. And still they're nice. We discuss, if there's any problem, we discuss with each other. But while exiting, keep the best lawyer. Don't make a mistake, because one mistake can cost you what you're going to get double. You'll have to give back.
Wonderful, very, very powerful, because every startup ecosystem grow when good exit happen. And hardly India see 30 exit a year, and you are one of the best exit, that too in food segment. So that's actually somebody you mentioned. Somebody rightly told you are Nostradamus of this industry. So sir, आपने एक local product बनाया, local brand बनाया, and then you took it to a pan India. You mentioned that you made it to every airport and everything else. So, a branding strategy क्या रही? How did you took the brand from Gujarati to pan India?
ऐसा है, before Lotte, some other big companies also offered us. I was very keen that even an Indian company takes over. I spoke to people indirectly that there's a plan for sale and all, but they were not keen. So whatever. So what you have to, make the brand, you have to get new agencies, you have to get the best of people. We changed the logo. We instead of the local newspaper, we went for TV ads, and we hired good actors and all. We got some of the actresses to our plant. So all those things we did. And then secondly, we were, if you have good team for everything, like lawyers, financiers, a brand image over, there's so many detailing in media, there is so much. We went all on advertising. When they say you're not doing well, though we are doing well, advertise, advertise, and advertise. So we put it in a big way. And some way this offer came. And then later, when we were dealing, another local company did call us that we'll pay you 200 crores extra. Please give us instead of giving the Koreans. He said, no, Jaban de di hai, ab hum nahi badal sakte, 200 crore koi mahina nahi rakhta hai.
That's very inspiring, rather, actually. And this is very phenomenal in terms of leadership, and that probably keeps you grow. And particularly जो लोग serial entrepreneur हैं, जो एक के बाद एक बनाना जानते हैं, ethics बहुत मैटर करता है. सर, इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी राइट आपने कहा बहुत मैटर करता है, ट्रेडमार्क, ब्रांड, पैटेंट्स. हम लोग iHub के माध्यम से 5,500 लोगों को अभी IPR सिखा रहे हैं ऑनलाइन गुजरात में. और आपकी केस में तो आपकी जो ट्रेडमार्क और ब्रांड था वो काफी ज्यादा मैटर भी किया था जब आपकी वैल्यूएशन निकली थी. एंड ए सिग्निफिकेंट ऑफ योर वैल्यूएशन आल्सो केम फ्रॉम योर ब्रांड, ट्रेडमार्क्स एंड आईपी. तो जो एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हैं, आज की यंग लोग हैं, उनको आप इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी राइट की प्रोटेक्शन के लिए कुछ एडवाइस देंगे?
देखिए, इट इज द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट, बिकॉज व्हाट हैपेंस, जैसे अमूल ने पूरा रजिस्टर नहीं किया तो अमूल अंडरवेयर हो गया. यहाँ जैसे हमारा एक आइसक्रीम है लोनावली, तो कॉम्पिटिटर ने नाम रख लिया, उसका भी सेल अच्छा हो गया. कॉपी करने में आइसक्रीम में टाइम नहीं लगा, लेकिन हमने केस किया तो उसने फिर जज ने बोला कि ये नहीं रख सकते आप. बोला लोनावली तो लड़की का नाम है जो लोनावला में रहता है. तो बोला मैसूर में रहता है, मैसूरी हो जाता है. जज जोक्ड एंड ऑल. व्हाट आई मीन टू से इज के अल्टीमेटली ही केप्ट खंडाला आइसक्रीम इंस्टेड ऑफ लोनावली, बट उसका सेल 0 हो गया. सो द नेम, the registration is so important, because people can, you have to register from a good lawyer again. You go to a stand by night type of people who just are not bothered. So in the future, anybody can copy the brand. They can, rather blackmail you. So it is really important that the registration should be done perfect, trademark, with name, with color, every detail. Don't do shortcut. You start something, after 5 years, you know that you don't own it. You have to remove the names and all. So, like Taj hai, so somebody wrote in the village, this is the only branch. We have no other branch. This is the only shop. We have no other branches. ऐसा सब shortcut नहीं चलता है. You have to be very strong. Any case done, that fellow has to lose. So you don't, because low fee लेके कुछ भी सस्ता करोगे तो बार-बार रोना पड़ेगा. महंगा रोए एक बार, सस्ता रोए बार-बार.
Wonderful, very powerful statement, sir. And one question more I can see from the startups is, आपने बताया कि आप अभी नए जो एंटरप्रेन्योर हैं, नए जो यंग स्टार्टअप्स हैं, उनको भी मेंटरिंग कर रहे हैं, उनको भी इन्वेस्ट भी कर रहे हैं एज एन एंजल इन्वेस्टर, एज ए हाई नेटवर्थ इंडिविजुअल. तो कौन-कौन से सेक्टर में आप इंटरेस्ट, रुचि रखते हैं? कौन-कौन से डोमेन के स्टार्टअप्स अगर आपके पास लिखें तो आपको मजा आएगा?
देखिए, anything that gives a good revenue, where nothing के food business में ही है, anything, that helps us grow. Like recently my son-in-law is in America, and you won't believe he's getting from Vietnam masks and all, and he's getting body doubles for the body because so many people are dying and all. And from his main business, which he was earning 100-200 crores, he's earning 10 times in this business. So any business is good where you can, it helps So, whatever business you can do which gets you revenue plus, I feel that how we can stop imports, how we can be Atmanirbhar. I want to start 2, 3, 4 items where we are getting from our enemy. I don't want to name him. So we help India to change for a better India, Atmanirbhar, that we make everything in India. So if we are getting, suppose, rackets from some place for mosquito, I don't mind spending 10 crores, 20 crores on that to stop that racket coming from that country. Why should we purchase from that country? We have to start our own. So if there is an offer like that, I don't mind. Any nice proposal, lucrative. After all, I need to earn more than the bank. Otherwise, what was the use of selling my own company?
Wonderful. Very, very aptly said that money should bring money and it should help many. So I think it's wonderful, sir. Thank you so much. I will take some more questions which are on live on Facebook. Meanwhile, I would like to now introduce Dr. Arvind Patil, who is the man behind Sahajanand Laser Technology Limited and largest manufacturer of laser systems in India, and probably one of the largest equipment supplier in this segment to diamond industry in the entire world. Sir, as a young technocrat in the summer of 1989, had a dream. He built innovations in laser. He got the company set up. He sends his product to USA, Germany, UK, China, Switzerland, Russia, Poland, Singapore, South Africa, Thailand. I think no country is left out in any continent. 21 countries are recipient of his products. With over 7,000 successful installations worldwide, the company commands lion's share in this industry. Very innovative, cost-effective products manufactured under strict quality standards and superior and efficient working. The company also takes special efforts towards operator training, education, and one-stop solution for everything else. He has 30 years of experience in this domain, converting technology into innovation into enterprise, and making value out of that. Not only this, he also has developed series of innovation in the laser segment, and he owns 22 patents in this space, which is huge for any technology company in India. He was awarded the National Award for Indigenization by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, the then President of India, by Technology Development Board in 2004 for successfully commercialization of laser system developed through in-house R&D facility. I think he was doing Make in India in the then. He also was awarded by Dr. Vikram Sarabhai Award for Young Scientists in the Field of Industry for immense contribution in Indian laser industry. The National Award for In-House R&D by DSIR, Department of Science and Industrial Research, Government of India, again presented by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam in 2008. The National Award for Laser Invention by National Research and Development Council, NRDC, in 2005. 3 times the Best MSME Award in Innovation and Technology in 2009, 2010, and 2013, so on. In this rapidly moving world wherein technology of today become obsolete tomorrow, the company has carved out niche for its products which consisting of data. And this company has really made us visualize that how a homegrown, tech-dependent, IP-based company can compete the best in the global scenarios. I would now request Arvind Patilji to share his story, how he made this beautiful journey possible.
Thank you. Thank you to Mr. Manta, Pradeepji, Anju Sharmadi, Himanshu, and other colleagues and lovely students who will be going to be in startup. I start with my story that I basically done my graduation in electronics and telecommunications from LD Engineering, locally from Gujarat. Then I done my specialization in biomedical engineering. This is the first time they started the course. That lasts for 3 months and they stop it. I started my career with the medical fields. So I joined a job in 1980 after finishing my engineering in medical field. Work for 2 years. I feel that the more work is for sales and service, nothing for manufacturing. Nobody is manufacturing in medical equipment devices at that time also. So there was no scope for that. And mostly I was a more for person from thinking from innovation only. I just not a person for the sales only because that time people looking for salesperson only. and if product is coming import from outside. So it not match to me. So I feel this is more R&D. So I joined as ISRO, Space Application Center, after 2 years. So 82 to 84, I was working in ISRO as a scientist. There I learned a lot of things about laser parts and industrial automations, where they have a lot of equipment from abroad. So there is an opportunity to learn that equipments and understanding the technology of CNC parts, laser parts. So as such, my curriculum, there is no laser there. But I learned by some experience in 2 years. So after 2 years, I feel that is, I want to be still innovator with the entrepreneurs. So that's why I joined to get some more management experience to JNFC. So 2 years I work in medical field, 2 years in ISRO, 2 years joined to JNFC. JNFC want to start up new innovation in electronics. So they start up Bharuch. They start up telecoms business. So that is the PBX and racks will be generated there. Then I worked there, get some good experience. We started with the purchasing land and build up a factory there, set up a manufacturing plant. And I feel that there's only now manufacturing, nothing to be more. The same after that, when I was doing that time, then one very good opportunity came to me, as it also come with the same with ice cream industry. Suddenly, this ice cream industry is Vadela ice cream. They brought some equipment, big equipment from abroad, which is very expensive product, and that is failed. They installed that is not working. That time, Gujarat is a riot place. So no extent people, they are imported from the other country. Nobody ready to come to Gujarat to install that systems. And they are lying for 3 months there. So somebody told to that you show to Lavjibai. Lavjibai is my father. He also innovators. He is working at IM First Enterprise. He is working in the textile mill, Jangir Textile, Saibag. So I told to show him, he may be a good innovator, he can solve your problem. So one Saturday, normally Saturday, Sunday, I was working at Bharuch. I came to Ahmedabad. We visited that. He told that we can repair it. So that is a good opportunity I get it. And we repair it, get a good opportunity. And that time, what I gaining per my salary per year, that is the one shot by that repairing. And we started the ice cream making machine. Because that, the season start in summer. So that is before time of, they want that, okay, you can run the machine before Holi. So we started in Dhulati, start the machine for cup filling. So this is a very, very expensive machine, 5 crore machine, they bought it, making ice cream. So that's why that is started, and that I gain better money in that. So as I employed before. So I get money of around more than 1 lakh rupees. So I feel this is the same thing why earning for 1 year. It is a salary I getting in 1 year. I can get in one this, and why not go for automation parts? This is the automation part in that. So that time I think to go to automation in textile. So because Ahmedabad is a hub for textile. So textile automation, I started to develop some products. For the textile automations, to sell this product, I feel that the growing up Surat is textile. So the textile, I visited Surat to sell the web filler, which is a textile automation for looms. This is also optical device, which can be protect the quality of the looms cloth. So I visited that Surat to selling my product, and I found out that a lot of people doing a polishing diamond. So one of my friends, father-in-law factory, we visited there. Then I see that a lot of people are doing diamond polishing. That's the first time I see the diamond polishing. They told this is the way only it can be diamond polishing. That idea came, why not? It can be by laser. Because the laser cannot work out. Because I seen the laser in ISRO that can work for ceramics. We are drilling the ceramic by laser. So that idea came, why not to be can by laser only. So the idea I given, nobody accepted initially. Then one day, somebody told that somebody researching in Israel by cutting the diamond with laser. So I can do that. So that's why, even though nothing knowing about the laser, initially we enter in the laser part and we successfully make a laser systems for diamond industry. So in 1990, I entered in the Surat business as a diamond industry. This is our beginning part. So our company established in 1992. So we want to grow the company. Then we asked to one of our NRI friend to invest in this because there is a requirement, huge investment in the technology company. So he invested initially, and we give some 30% to be saved to him. All 60% we gain it, and then we started the factory, and that way we grow in the diamond industry. And in 94, we again complete the industrial segments of diamond laser system. So that is for laser marking, cutting, and all the things. So gradually we grow a lot of products, and we revolutionize the diamond industry. So at that time, even before 92, India is exporting 20 crore rupees of diamond only. We are low grade. We are importing low quality goods where the people are throwing the goods, and that goods they will make diamond out of that. So we develop a laser technology and make it, and gradually we have overcome to the whole world. Mostly the Israel was our competitor in diamond. So Israel was 80%, India was 20%. So we changed the equations. We changed the 80% in India because of the technology. We adopted the technology, cutting the diamond, and we make it people who making suppose somebody buying 1,000 carat rough stone to polish the diamond. It takes 6 months to produce this polished diamond. Before the technology was not there. So by technology, they can do in 15 days. So big time, because there is a lot of investment in the raw material. So this is the revolution in the Indian industry. If you see the graph, that in 90, what is our 20 crores? It has happened to 2000s. It is a couple $7 billion. So now India is 90% of the export of diamond because of the technology. So we now revolutionize our diamond industry from 4 segments. In 2000, we have started some new ventures about laser cutting for industrial segments. So we industrialize sheet metal cutting, marking, everything. 2004, we came with as my original field was medical field. I started my career in the medical field. I have to lab the medical field. I was searching something consumable, medical device. So I started medical stent manufacturing. In 2010, we set up a factory ourselves. We make all indigenous equipments. We taken know-how and technology transfer for the patent from German doctor, and we started manufacturing in India stents, and we are now exporting to a lot of countries also stent and locally also. Same way we are working other segments also, and most of our equipment is a high-tech software. So this will be revolutionize the completely process. Machine is not a simple machine. It's a computerized robotic CNC machines. So we have still monopoly. That's why we are able to export the equipment to all the countries where they didn't have a setup with that. Even though the China is always copy master. Even we are exporting today also. In this pandemic, we are exporting a lot of things to China. We have now business in China only. There is no business in local. We are China and America, 2 places now we do the business. So we have a SEZ factory here. So basically our factory setup is considered. Today we have 5 plants in Gandhinagar, 1 plant in Surat, and 1 plant in Germany. We taken over 1 company, German company, which is their laser technology company. We bought that company because that is also parallel to the fiber laser technology. And we dominate it, and then we convert the equipment back to India and started here. So that way we now started in laser technology and other things. So today our turnover is more than 150 crore rupees, and which is not much, but we are in different segments and successfully working domestic and internationally. So as such, Atmanirbhar part, what people now talking, we started from 30 years before. So that's already we are backward integrated everything in indigenous. Even the laser part also we manufacture ourselves also. In SEZ also we have factory set up where we are laser manufacturing the fiber laser, which is a very innovative things, and whole world is converting that things. So all the technology, we is the first time in the world also fiber laser technology we develop and offer to the first India, then second to America, then Europe, and then gone to the other countries. So that's why we are successfully done in a high technological way. And that also aspire to the student that they can also think as the startup. That's very important part because I also started with the startup. Okay, my setup is as in terrace. there's a startup. That time there is no support from government. Today you get a lot of supports. At least people think about to be startup. That time anybody can take a risk, find out something. And so that's a very good parts to aspire to the startups to be successful. At least 10% can be successful entrepreneurs. That's a big achievement of India. Yeah. Thank you.
Wonderful, sir. अरविंद जी, दो क्विक सवाल हैं from the participant. एक सवाल ये है कि इंडिजिनाइजेशन की आपने बात करी, एक्सपोर्ट क्वालिटी की बात करी, और आपने यहाँ पे टेक्नोलॉजी बनाया, नया प्रॉब्लम ढूंढे और फिर इसको ग्लोबल लेके गए. तो जब आप एक बड़ी डीप टेक्नोलॉजी बनाते हैं तो इट टेक्स अ लॉट ऑफ कॉस्ट एंड R&D एंड एवरीथिंग. तो आपने उसकी स्ट्रैटेजी कैसी बनाई और कैसे सफलता के साथ उसको एग्जीक्यूट किया? खुद का R&D सिस्टम बनाना, खुद का टेक्नोलॉजी बनाना, उसकी पैटेंट प्रोटेक्शन करना और फिर मार्केट पे कमर्शियलाइजेशन कर लेना, ये रणनीति आपकी कैसी रही?
That's very important questions, because anything when we watch, basically I consider about anything innovations, it's what we told about necessity method of invention. So when we see that people are struggling, there is no diamond can be polished without manual only. You have cut, diamond can cut only diamond. That's the thoughts. I have some small idea about when I working in ISRO, that I feel that ceramic can be cut by laser. Why not a diamond? So that's why the idea came and enter in the things. So that is the first thing, the thoughts has to come. Thoughts has come, then it will come to innovation, that okay. Then second part is the, how you invest it. Today time, it is not difficult. And I also tell about that all startup. They start with some idea, and there should be some investors should come. So they have so good idea that investors can impress it and they're ready to put their money there. Because every startup is mostly innovators, or maybe they have not, they don't have money. So they have to find out some investor to be there, to be start the business. So I think the innovation is very important part. Thinking about that and work out about the problem, present problem.
Wonderful. Sir, आपने 21 कंट्री में अपने प्रोडक्ट को लॉन्च किए हैं, एंड दीज आर ऑल डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज, रशिया, चाइना, पोर्चुगल, हर जगह पे, यूरोप में. और आपने कहा कि चाइनीज भी आपकी चीजें कॉपी नहीं कर पाते, मतलब दोज हु आर नोन फॉर कॉपिंग, they have also not been able to copy. So there might be something that you have done good in terms of product design, packaging and launching. तो एक deep technology product को global landscape में scale करने के लिए आपने marketing strategy क्या adopt किया? एक startup के सवाल है.
Yeah, because main thing is the very good branding over there. We have participated in a lot of exhibitions. We participate in exhibitions China, America, Russia. So we invest a lot in that way. So if we show that and put it in India only, we cannot be able to show it. So we have to go invest a lot of things in a lot of exhibitions. Every year, 2 times we exhibit in America, 2 times in Europe, 1 time in China. And India, we have more than 8 to 10 different big exhibitions we participate. And we also do also a lot of things for local market. We also do open house. So we invite to a lot of people from India, any corner. Suppose somebody is from Assam or maybe Chennai or maybe Delhi. We invite them with our money. At the place we think that there is a better way to play this exhibition, then we can invite who is maybe be our future customer. So we show them the product. They will impress by that. Okay, this is really done in India and it is very economical and very reliable things. So that is also meant. We work out and make our branding of the product, reliability of the product, quality of the product, and service. Even though we see that in the pandemic, we already, Chinese company has sold the money to us. So then it is our duty, that money already get it, how I will send it. We told that, okay, let's have a logistic is expensive. So I tell my team, okay, doesn't matter what is expensive, but we should be committed to our things. Then we send the machine there. Then nobody can travel there now. So this first time also we online install the machine by high tech, because most of the technology is software driven. And what the question you learn about why the China is not able to copy, because still we have a key strength India, and a lot of startups I see that a lot of people will be thinking about software and the other part. We have to still lead that. That we lead that and make whole world still one leader for technology. This is only good strength. Where even America also a lot of using for technology. The key strength is the software. So our product, one strength is a software part. That is a very complicated software. That is a difficult to compete.
I think, sir, it's very wonderful to listen to you on that. So one question I can take is अभी डीप टेक्नोलॉजी की डोमेन में आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, मशीन लर्निंग इस क्षेत्र में भी काफी सारे परिवर्तन हो रहा है. आपको क्या लगता है कि आज की जो एसएमईज हैं, इंडस्ट्रीज हैं, वो किस तरीके से रिवोल्यूशनाइज होंगे इन टेक्नोलॉजी की ग्रोथ?
So I think the AI and artificial machine learning is very important factors. So now we're developing, we know that diamond it is not going to be sustained in India only. It is going to be abroad because the raw material is coming from Africa, Asia, and Canada. So we develop a technology, AI technology. Raw material will be anywhere. Suppose now we have technology that it can be processed in Africa, but you control it from here. Completely product can be manufactured here. Because now that our key strength is the software. So AI is a strength to be making further way, and we will pick up that things also. Even the pandemic also we can watch all that. So now our work is not stopped. So that's very important part is AI technology, and we have to follow up and continuously. Any product we design, we should be take care of that part also.
Wonderful, very encouraging, sir. There is a compliment I can see from Facebook Live. Professor Bitlani from Rajkot is saying, I remember that when I was at Government Polytechnic Gandhinagar, you sponsored expenditure of our student who was good in lab work. Salute to you for your dedication and development and support to young entrepreneurs and innovators. तो आपने बहुत सारे यंग बच्चों को मदद भी किए हैं, तो ये फैकल्टी भी आपको साधुवाद दे रहे हैं. और ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात है जो प्रदीप जी ने और आपने बताया कि, और प्रदीप जी ने तो मोटो बताया कि सक्सेस जो है बांटने से बढ़ती है, खुशी बांटने से बढ़ता है. सो ये बहुत अच्छी इंपॉर्टेंट मंत्र आपने बताया. एक कॉमन क्वेश्चन है, आई विल आस्क बोथ ऑफ यू. आई विल फर्स्ट गो टू प्रदीप जी. प्रदीप जी, जब आप आइडिया को मार्केट पे लेके जाते हो, बड़ा बिजनेस बनाते हो, फाइनेंस की जरूरत पड़ती है, साधन की जरूरत पड़ती है, तो एक स्टार्टअप के लिए, एक एंटरप्रेन्योर के लिए शुरुआती दिनों में जोखिम राशि या रिस्क फंड को कैसे मैनेज कर सकते हैं? आपने कैसे किया, क्या कर सकते हैं?
आई थिंक आज ही गवर्नमेंट ने अनाउंस किया है कि 20 का 30 लाख कर दिया है. सो इट इज वेरी गुड. एंड जो भी बनाएगा, नाउ यू नो व्हाट हैज हैपेंड, द बिग इंडस्ट्रीज think that this small startups have become their R&D. So it is helping them get easy business from them. So कोई भी प्रोजेक्ट थोड़ा भी अच्छा होएगा जो फ्यूचर में, like स्पेशली आजकल ESG करके बहुत चल रहा है, that is environment, social governance. जो भी environment, like you know, grandchildren पूछ रहे हैं कि आप हमारे लिए क्या छोड़ के जा रहे हो. So if anybody is wanting some environment help or something new, developing some bags which can just be put in the earth and there's not like plastic. So you know, we can go for all those such things for environment. And agar project thoda bhi acha hai, we can invest definitely. We would like to help students, youngsters. Hamara India agar mera desh mahan karke bolte hai, to why not, if India can prosper, हम बहुत खुश होंगे. बिकॉज वी नीड दैट पुश नाउ, बिकॉज जहाँ पे इंडियंस गए हैं अब्रॉड बहुत सक्सेसफुल है, तो व्हाई नॉट इन इंडिया इटसेल्फ, जो रहते हैं यहाँ वो भी बहुत सक्सेसफुल हो सकते हैं. और इफ यू हैव टू पुट इन मनी, गुड प्रोजेक्ट डेफिनेटली, एंड गुड फॉर एनवायरनमेंट, वी विल बी अप्रिशिएट दैट मोर. थैंक यू.
Wonderful, Pradeep ji. हम लोग on behalf of iHub will closely work with your organization. एंड हम लोग ढूंढेंगे अच्छे स्टार्टअप्स को जो हमारे पास आते हैं. विल टेक टू यू एंड गेट इट गोइंग. अरविंद जी, टेक्नोलॉजी इनोवेशन, आपने R&D भी किया, प्रोडक्ट बनाया, तो हाउ डिड यू मैनेज योर फाइनेंसेस? यू वेंट थ्रू एन इन्वेस्टमेंट, यू वेंट थ्रू एन बैंक फाइनेंस, और बूटस्ट्रैप किया, खुद की रेवेन्यू से मैनेज किया, कैसा किया?
Yeah, so that's very important part, because without finance, nobody even will startup do that. We work out. So we work out with venture capitals. We find out some friends in America initially. Then after that, we are invested by GVFL, Gujarat Venture Fund. So they also invested some money in this. So growing our company. So that is very important part. And also I request also to education department also, when you startup is adhura hai without investment. So we have to be encourage also a lot of investors, venture capitalists, who can go and put in that. So we heard that out of 60-70% people, startup has taken by Chinese. There's a wrong impression. We should stop that, and people have to come and ready with that. Let's invest in that. Suppose somebody is just a charity, in the place of better to be some projects and it may success or not. That's a very important part. And I still that my success story is because of somebody is trust us, investors, and we make successful.
वंडरफुल। अरविंद जी, आपने अपने स्पीच में बताया कि आपने जर्मनी में भी कोई कंपनी को टेक ओवर किया और फिर अपने बिजनेस एक्सपेंशन किया। तो ये स्ट्रैटेजिक टेक ओवर जब होती है, उसका पर्पस क्या होता है और क्या फायदा होता है एक बिजनेस के लिए, एक स्टार्टअप के लिए?
नहीं, बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है, क्योंकि जब हमने फाइबरलेजर टेक्नोलॉजी डेवलप किया, so that we display that in America. So one bankers visited, oh, this is Indian company, which is just seeing that, okay, some Indian company talking about high tech, fiber laser technology. So he approached us that there is a one company which is going to be bankrupt, which is going to disk laser technology. This is the parallel technology with the fiber laser, what we are making. So this is also critical because we doesn't know what is going to be success in future. So two technology going parallel. One is a fiber laser and other is a disk laser. So he told that there is a company which is going to be dormant in 1 week. If you buy it, you can get a cheaper price. So I was visiting an exhibition. My finance people doesn't know here. So then I visited that company. Then told that you decide in 1 day. Otherwise, we are going to be making all the debt and zero, and you can get in this is price we want to sell it. Because that is the selling price. Second part of bank people want to sell it. Auction. So that I see that, visited that, I think this is let's good opportunity there. So I immediately from there tell to my finance person here, please ready some money there. This much money you keep aside because we want to buy some technology there. Because once that technology, we know the future, what is my next, I am going to do that. Whether it can be, so either I can kill that company and run my fiber laser ahead, or I can, that is also strategy. Otherwise, you will be back and that company will be hit also. So that's why it is very important to think future. What is the next going to happen? That is that according to that, you have to think about to buy the company or to sell the company. That's why you have to work out and next strategy you can make it out.
वंडरफुल, ये बहुत अच्छी सलाह है। वो चीज प्रदीप जी ने भी बताया कि कई बार स्ट्रैटेजिक सेलिंग ऑफ या बाइंग इन बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है स्टार्टअप्स को वैल्यू कैप्चर करने के लिए। आप दोनों की कहानी बहुत सिमिलर है बट बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग है और हमारे एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को काफी कुछ सीखने को मिला। प्रदीप जी, यू वुड लाइक टू शेयर समथिंग?
Yeah, I just like to end up that you have been asking off and all what the startup should do. I feel पहले तो पेन एंड पैड लेवे और 5 साल का प्लान लिखे। जो लिखेगा वही सक्सेसफुल होएगा। ओरली मेंटली ये सब नहीं चलेगा। यू कैन नॉट हैव फुटबॉल गेम विदाउट गोल पोस्ट। आपको गोल पोस्ट होंगे, एम होएगा, तो 5 साल का आज ही बैठ के स्टार्टअप को प्लान बनाना चाहिए इफ ही डजंट वांट टू फेल, एंड इफ पॉसिबल डे वाइज आल्सो। सो वो सबसे मुश्किल काम है जो नहीं होता है। दूसरा, बिजनेस कैसे किया जाता है, लर्न फ्रॉम द जैपनीज। कोई अमेरिकन ने उसको बोला कि हमको 1 मिलियन बॉल बेरिंग चाहिए, लेकिन 0.001 अगर खराब है विल एक्सेप्ट। जैपनीज ने पूरा माल बनाया और भेज दिया और बोला 0.001 आपके लिए व्हाट वी अंडरस्टूड खराब बनाने हैं, वो अलग पैक किए है, प्लीज डू नॉट यूज देम। सो देयर इज सो मच परफेक्शन इन जापान। एक जैपनीज स्विमिंग कर रहा था वहाँ 5 स्टार, ही इज ऑलवेज स्टेइंग इन दिस बिग होटल हिल्टन वेयर ऑल बिग Ambani's, all those Microsoft and Amazon people all stayed there. Swimming करते करते दोस्ती करता था और drinks मांगते थे, बोला put it in my account. So they said, what are you doing? He told, I'm some Hitachi company or whatever. We're making lakhs of other products. Well, oh, I want 100 cranes, 200 cranes. Can you give me the visiting card? Can you put it on the counter? Can you send it to room this? He said, no, I'll give you right away. He had a washable swimming visiting card in his swimming trunk and there he gave it. That is how business is done. थोड़ा एक्स्ट्रा आप दीजिए। जैसे आप लारी पे जाते हो तो वो एक टमाटर या थोड़ा धनिया एक्स्ट्रा डालता है, कितना मजा आता है. तो बिजनेस में क्या है, वैल्यू फॉर मनी एवरीबडी वांट्स. डू समथिंग एक्स्ट्रा, डोंट लिमिट योरसेल्फ. एंड if you're committed and seeing all these things as a businessman, learn. Like Japanese are never late. They called for lunch, my friend, 1 to 2. So he went at 2 o'clock. He was a neighbor, an Indian neighbor. They were slept off on Sunday. So he said, you called us, Bula, I called you 1 o'clock, go at 2 o'clock. But you didn't come, so we thought you are not interested. So then he called them at 1 to 2. He said, let me try. When he looked at the whole 2 minutes to 1, he saw them all standing in a line waiting for a 1 o'clock to ring the bell. That's called punctuality. We need to learn so much, and if we do that, we'll be Atmanirbhar, we'll be number 1 in the world. But each Indian has to do something, not depending all the time on the government, and we are all capable of. So Jai Hind.
Wonderful, wonderful, very inspiring, Pradeep ji and Arvind ji. May I now request Anju Sharma Madam, the Principal Secretary, Higher and Technical Education Department and Chairperson iHub, to share her thoughts and summarize the learning of today. This will be really, it was wonderful to listen all of you. Welcome, Madam.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chona and Mr. Arvind Patel. Both of you are in very different sectors, food sector and of course laser technology, diamond cutters. It is really very interesting to hear your journey and your stories. But one thing that comes out from both your stories is that a lot of hard work and teamwork is required for making things happen. When I listened to Mr. Arvind Patel's story, which I was listening constantly, how he moved from working in ISRO to developing laser technologies based diamond cutters, which proved to be a major breakthrough in the industry, because earlier one had to depend on the diamond cutters only for cutting diamonds, and the laser cutters brought a totally different kind of outlook to the industry and more precision and more refined technology, where we could compete with the entire world, especially in the business of diamond, where we are leaders. And Mr. Chona also emphasized the need for teamwork and brand building. So one thing that comes out is that any business is a very long process of hard work, and there are ups and downs. Mr. Chona has had his own share of fighting for his brand, and that's what he told everybody, that be very careful in your business and be very watchful also. Get your brand registered, get your ideas protected enough, and learn from everybody, whether it's your brother, even your children. You can learn a lot from your children. Our attempt here at iHub is to bring together the successful entrepreneurs, bring them together with our student entrepreneurs who are having a lot of dreams in their eyes, who are trying to make it big, and who are trying to make things happen. The idea is to developing an idea and creating a patent out of it, creating a prototype out of it. Big deal, yes. But then what is more important is taking it to the market and scaling it up into a complete enterprise in itself, and developing value, developing revenue out of it, making it a business model, taking it to the industry and making it useful for the mankind. That is what is most important. So it's like when you just develop an idea into a prototype, you have done 50%, not even 50%, you have 25% of your work. But that's what the foundation gets laid for. But just the foundation is there, it remains inside the earth, and it's of no use. And even the investment in the foundation, it goes waste if you don't build an entire structure on it. And for that, you require a lot of business sense, a lot of industry outlook, a lot of hard work, patience, teamwork, and journey. So I would request both of you to handhold some of our student entrepreneurs into developing their businesses through your own hard work, so that they can learn from you and they can take from help and can grow. That's what we are looking at and we're trying to build up a culture of student entrepreneurship through hard work and through smart work. Hard work is not enough. Working smart is also very, very important. So thank you, both of you. iHub has been trying to make an impact into the entrepreneurship amongst the young youth of the state, and we have started several programs trying to reach to both to the mentors and to the entrepreneurs themselves, so that we can build a bridge between the two, and Startup Engage program is a part of that initiative. So I'm personally very enriched by your presence and by your experiences. Thank you very much, and thank you for remaining present here. We will look forward to associating you, both of you and your companies, with the iHub, and I look forward to great collaboration with both of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, madam, for articulating the learning, and thank you so much for inspiring the entire Startup Engage series. प्रदीप जी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, आपने वक्त निकाले और आपने कहा कि मैं गाइड भी करूंगा, इन्वेस्ट भी करूंगा, मेंटर करूंगा, सेक्टर एग्नोस्टिक कोई भी क्षेत्र में हो। बहुत अच्छा लगा, हमारे एंटरप्रेन्योर बहुत खुश हैं सुन के आपको, आपकी कहानी से और आपकी प्रस्ताव से। और अरविंद जी, आपने बहुत अच्छे से बताया, एलडी इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज से आपने पढ़ाई किया, हमारा iHub भी एलडी इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज के बगल में ही है, और यहाँ के और भी जितने बच्चे हैं इंजीनियरिंग में पढ़ रहे हैं, होम ग्रोन, यहीं से पढ़ के यहीं से सीख के दुनिया के लिए आपने बनाया। चाइना भी आपसे कॉपी नहीं कर पा रहा है, तो उस लेवल की टेक्नोलॉजी बना रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छा लगा। थैंक यू डॉक्टर पिमांशु पांडे जी फॉर आर्टिकुलेटिंग कि हम करना क्या चाहते हैं इन प्रोग्राम्स के माध्यम से, आवर चीफ मेंटर iHub, एंड थैंक यू नागार्जुन सर फॉर जॉइनिंग अस टुडे एंड हेल्पिंग टू आर्टिकुलेट द एंटायर प्रोग्राम इन a great manner. I thank all the participants who attended today this special session of the Startup Engage program. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining and making a special program.